I said before that fight, what this fella's not—he's not an influencer. He's not a whatever they call him, computer nerd, or I don't even know what they call him these days. He's not one of them. He's a fighter. He comes from a fighting background, a winner. He's had a tough life, and you knew he was going to come and compete. You knew he was going to be dangerous. What I didn't know is that he could box. He could box. Now, what's he learnt from these last fights? Ngannou. What can he improve on? Because he knows what he's in the ring against. Mind you, so does AJ, because he's seen him in the ring. So it's going to be very interesting. I think it's going to be an explosive fight, and I am convinced it won't go to distance.
You know what, as far as I'm concerned, common sense should prevail. Anthony Joshua's skill and experience as a professional boxer. You look at his pedigree from the Olympics all the way through to being a two-time heavyweight champion of the world. The amount of ex-champions he's beaten at boxing. This should be a shutout. The only way Ngannou wins is if that big if appears. That big if is this. This guy can punch. He punches like a mule kicks. If he hits AJ with a full-blooded shot, you know he can punch. On the shoulder, on the rib, on the hip, on the chin. It's a case of how Anthony Joshua deals with that response. He's going to get hit.
Well, he might get hit that way to the body.
He will get hit because this
more likely than the chin.
Yeah. So I saw Ngannou like just tapping the pads. You know, you play golf and you know you've got a good shot because the ball's like a bing.
Yeah, you hear
You know, so when he was hitting the pads, it was like boom. It was just solid. You thought, damn.
But you saw.
I'll be honest with you. I saw a nervous Francis Ngannou. He's not in his comfort zone. I would expect him. I would be petrified if I was fighting Anthony Joshua, because we can say that Ngannou's strong and he punches hard. He does all of those things. Ask yourself this question: who would you rather fight? Right? Say that you had to get in there on Saturday night. Who would you rather fight? You have to choose Ngannou, because you know you're going to get peppered by AJ and smashed to pieces. With Ngannou, I mean, at least you've got a guy who hasn't done it that often. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like Ngannou knows he's in for a... But him being nervous up there really doesn't mean anything as to what's going to happen on Friday. He's still going to be all the things that he's going to be, which is strong, dangerous, tough, resilient. But we should be schooling this guy, and I believe we will. We've just got to be smart, switched on, and get the job done.
I'm not focused on any credit from anyone. Never have, never will. It's all about me. As I said, I enjoy fighting, and that's all I do it for, you know. It's something within me. I can't explain it, but I just feel like I've got a great opportunity to travel the world, express myself through this beautiful sport that I love, and it challenges me, but I learn so much about myself, and that's all I care about, is how far I'm going to push myself in the sport.
We've got time. We're going to get explosive 80s. Knockout case is what this is called, knockout chaos. Can we expect a knockout from you?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Definitely.
I was worried. I have to say, I was worried.
It's a worrisome night for you.
Yeah, it was a worrisome night. Knowing how Tyson Fury's done over the years and seeing how much he struggled. But that's how you deal with an MMA fighter.
Do you think AJ has made a statement now in regards to Fury? I mean, they've got two common opponents. AJ did much better in both.
My money's on AJ. AJ with Ben Davison in his corner. He's turning through the shots now. Something's changed with his punt. He's rotating through. He never used to rotate through. He was like he was putting it there and pulling it back. He was like it's like he's hitting a wall pad in the past. He was too swiveled. Now he's rotating through, and he's using all of that body, all of the biomechanics that he has. He's such an amazing athlete, and he's now finally putting all of that into the punches. It was really beautiful to see, and that's what you do when you rotate through the punches. You have that type of success.
He showed the world that he's one of the baddest men in the heavyweight division, man. Beast of a fighter, man.
We've heard Eddie Hearn say that he's cheering for Tyson against Usyk because now AJ is the baddest man on the planet.
Well, I don't agree with that. I mean, not at all. I mean, the baddest man on the planet for me is Tyson Fury. But I suppose if you want to think as far as AJ's concerned, the baddest man in front of him is the guy who's beaten him twice.
I always say you lot make a big deal out of it when people lose. When you win, it's just on to the next. You lot, when you lose, that's when it's like, damn. What I'm trying to say is that a win for me don't mean nothing. It just means back to the cage. Who knows? Who knows? At the time, you're just doing what you do. You're just in that flow state, going with the flow, riding the wave, and yeah, everything worked out in my favor in the end. But you know, he's a big guy, strong guy, talented guy. So he got up. He looked pretty stable. So I just thought, just keep doing what I'm doing. Don't get carried away. And what will be, will be. And we managed to drop him. I think it was 3 times. Before, well, 1, 2, and then third one out. So the first time it was like, okay, he got back up, he looks good, and just stay consistent.
I know it was a short fight, but what was the game plan going in, and was that the difference?
In terms of game plan, you have to ask my coach, but for me, you have to have the will to win. You can have a game plan, but if you ain't got the will to follow it through, you ain't going to do it. Because it's one thing showing you to do it, and it's another thing actually doing it with someone in front of you. So yeah. I got the will to win, and that's what's most important.
What do you think of AJ's win tonight?
Delicious. I told you, guess what?
Show me.
Let me show you.
Pull you away. What is it? Just tell me.
I put a massive bet on.
You put how much? How much? Just tell me. I'll believe you. How much did you put on it?
I have to show you.
14 million quid. Just tell me. Okay, we see it. Oh, what'd you win there? 455,000 pounds.
Delicious.
Wait, what's the message that's being sent to Tyson Fury with AJ's win tonight?
I think Saudi are backing the wrong horse right now.
What?
Saudi are backing the wrong horse right now. Instead of Tyson, it should be AJ.
Is this AJ's prime now? Is this the best AJ you've seen?
Yes.
On having 2 incredible performances in Saudi and making a real name for yourself, not only in MMA but in boxing. What was the difference between Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury?
You know, I'm not going to take anything from Anthony Joshua. He did a great job, and I think even if I was different, I think maybe things would have still be the same. But this wasn't my day. I wake up today and I felt like this wasn't my day. Well, he was quite special because he stopped me. He did what Tyson Fury couldn't done, you know. And
Is that no?
you know, he wasn't my day, and he's just way better than me today. So yeah. So in fact, I didn't feel the punch. I think that's what the knockout is about. I don't feel any pain.
Derek.
That's how I know I was knocked out.
Sensational. It was a good performance. Very good performance.
It's a brilliant performance.
Brilliant performance.
Brilliant performance.
You can't ask for any...
Emphatic.
Yeah, emphatic, and you can't ask for a better performance. He looked very good. Congratulations to him and his team.